wanna love you and treat you right. I wanna love you every day and every night. We'll be together with the roof rack over our head. We'll share the shelter of my single bed. We'll share the same room. Babe, is this love? Is this love? Is this love? Is this love that I'm feeling? All right. Soul Tribe Collective, good morning. That is the vibe of yesterday. And moving forward, that is the launching pad. That is that energy has been good, along with another song, Somewhere Over the Rainbow, okay, by Alexa, Somewhere Over the Rainbow. And good morning, Soul Tribe Collective. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you and all that you do for the collective, whether you realize you contribute hugely or not. Oh, his name is Israel. I dare not try to pronounce his last name. Okay? So I do know, just from remembering what I've read about him and that song from like a couple of years ago, that he created it, he wrote it, or recorded it in one sitting. And I don't know if he was sick already when he contacted the studio. And again, I don't know his full story or anything like that, but I do know that he contacted the studio and he wanted to record this song on his ukulele, with his ukulele. Okay, he showed up with the ukulele, recorded it in one shot, and again, good morning. I hope you're doing well. I hope your Thursday is off to a good start. 10/24/24, Mamba twice today. I want to talk for a moment about when is it a good time to be in dark energy. Okay, so when is it a good time to be upset, angry? When is it a good time to do a freezer spell on someone? Okay? When is it okay to remove or cord cutting rituals that are violent, and violent spiritually or aggressive? And so, so for instance, a cord cutting measure, writing someone's name on a piece of paper. I just mentioned freezing. Somebody might have been doing freezer spells, but you could write someone's name on a piece of paper, and you can also burn it. Okay, that is another way to remove their energy, or step to remove their energy from you. Okay, so when is it okay to do dark magic? Okay, when is it okay? Okay. So we'll start with the first one. My name is Nehru. This is Esoteric Guidance. I don't think I said that. So this is the first step. Reason why we would need, as earth angels, healers, light workers who generally function in our light energy, okay? Witchcraft being done against you. When witchcraft is being done against you, it is necessary to go to the dark side. It is necessary to go to the dark side. Okay? It's absolutely critical, because what happens to the kid who is getting bullied that refuses to fight back for whatever reason, because his parents told him don't fight, or her parents told her don't fight, or don't hit people, or whatever, but you did not give them the overall picture, which is do not initiate, but if someone does hit you, confirmation with this text message. Yeah. So so with that, do not start anything, but if someone comes against you, release a can of whoop ass as much as possible on them. So what does that mean? Spiritually speaking, okay? If Will Smith walks up to Chris Rock and he slaps him, spiritually speaking, Chris Rock has every right to go ape shit Tasmanian devil on Will Smith, even though Will Smith only slapped him. Okay? All right? So, again, Soul Tribe Collective, I'm reminded to remind us to pay attention. Any names, locations, numbers, times, temperature, whatever any synchronicities might resonate for your journey. Okay. By the way, thank you for I posted a reading from the second book of Enoch on yesterday. And there's something else I need to say about yesterday. Very important. Yesterday was thick. But it was light. It was beautiful. I didn't eat anything yesterday, the entire day. I fasted the entire day from food. I did not consume any chewables. None. Well, I had my vitamin C, my 1,500 milligrams of vitamin C. But I did not have no chewable food. I had none yesterday. I was so on cloud gajillion. I ate nothing the entire day, and I wasn't even hungry. I looked in the refrigerator. I would open the refrigerator to get water, and right. No, and those happen. And I was reminded again. I heard something today. This morning. That it was about this guy's. Let me write his name down. Tatwala Baba, and that is TATWALA, I believe, and then BABA, and I believe most of the time it's 2 words or 3. Tatwala Baba. So he lived from 1884 to 1974. Okay, I was birthed in 1974. Okay, I think he passed in May of 1974. So he lived to be 100 years old. Also, yesterday I got a notification. The oldest living person or woman in America passed at 115 years old yesterday. Or maybe it was the day before or recently, but I got the notification. I saw the notification yesterday. 115. Okay? All right. And so I don't want to get off subject, but yeah, so Tatwala Baba, okay? He's one who very quickly answered the call within himself, okay? To, for the most part, live his adult life, live a fairly recluse life. He was taught for, I think, a couple of months, 3 months or something. He, at the beginning of his reclusive, his journey, if you will, he did spend time with a guru, I think, for like 3 months or something like that. But anyway, very, very, very interesting story. If I do not have promise of a bride and a child coming, I would be absolutely 100% for living that life. I would be absolutely okay 100% with going out into the middle of the, I don't know, forest side of the mountain somewhere and dwelling there. Okay? I would be okay with that lifestyle. I figure out all my whatever, use hydroponics to grow whatever I would do, whatever, however, whatever, right? But I have another mission here this lifetime, and that mission is to bring star seed into the world. Okay, with my divine masculine that's headed my way. So, witchcraft. Okay, a good reason to do dark or be in dark energy. I don't even like saying do dark magic. To be in dark energy, okay, is when witchcraft's being done against you. Okay, during your ascensions, 11:01 on the video timer. Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 8:24 a.m.
8:24. Mamba mania, Mamba mania. 8:24. So. Oh, also I'm seeing something. Oh, there's something about Zimbabwe. That I wrote down. The Zimbabwe functions as a republic of the people or for the people, I believe is how it's termed, if I might be getting that a little mixed up. But there's a president and a prime minister, essentially, I guess is the way that goes, for their government. And the current president is Emerson Nagagwa. I'm probably butchering his last name. Okay. But as of 11/24/17. Okay. 11/24/17. Alexa, home. Alexa, what date was Thanksgiving on in 2017?
Thanksgiving Day was on Thursday, November 23rd, 2017.
Oh, okay. It was the 23rd. Thanksgiving was in 17 as my stomach growls for confirmation and hunger because I haven't eaten anything in 30, I don't know, since Tuesday. Let's see. Okay. All right. So yeah, so anyway, he's been in office since 11/24, the day after Thanksgiving, 2017. Any of those numbers, transversed or straight, might be significant for you. When I say straight, I was just reminded of gambling. Someone might be a gambler, risk taker. I'm a risk taker. I take calculated risk. At least today I do. Confirmation burp. Whoa, excuse me. Wow. Whoa, excuse me. So confirmation burp. I take calculated risks today. Right? Oh, and I'm seeing something, by the way. That's actually 90 years. I don't know why I said 100 years for Tatwala Baba. I'm looking at the dates, 1884 to 1974. That's 90 years, not 100 years. So there might be something about 9. Okay. Okay. Oh, so yes, so ascensions. Okay. So when you are going through ascensions, okay, I've shared some of my experience about what those symptoms are when you're going through ascensions or spiritual upgrades, whether they're headaches, back pains, right, back aches, especially in the middle of your back, around your vertebrae. Okay, that is where your Christos is. That is the fluid of Yeshua. That is the spirit of God. Okay, not the Antichrist that flows in you. Okay. Oh, ooh, I just heard something about the Antichrist. Hmm. So, God has many different names. I'm going to say this and then, of course, we'll get back on to good dark energy times. So, the Antichrist is an energy. It's not one person. So it's not some demon showing up with a pitchfork and a long tail with a point on it. Yeah, pointed tail at that's not the Antichrist. The Antichrist is the molester. The Antichrist is the assayer. Okay? The Antichrist is the pedophile. Okay? The Antichrist is the polygamist. The Antichrist is the polyamorous. I was trying to think of the female version of a polygamist. Polyamorous, okay, individual. The Antichrist is someone who is evil and vindictive, narcissistic for no reason. Okay, there is no reason, legitimately, other than demonic forces. Those individuals, yeah, okay, all of those, in any form thereof, okay, is all the Antichrist. There's something about, McDonald's is dealing with an E. coli issue. Um, that's good. It's about time they shut down the. Yeah, I'll just keep that thought about that to myself. So ascensions, okay. Um, because the ascensions, in order to get there and go through them anyway, you have to deal with your dark side. The dark side. You have to deal with the dark side. Okay. So if you have an issue with ego, let's say, okay, how do you know if you have an issue with ego? Maybe that's another video. If you're wanting to hear, how do you know if you have an issue with ego, or you think someone needs to hear that, let me know. um, so, ego deaths, okay? You, we, I did too, had to spend a good amount of time in my dark energy, okay, in my shadow side, in order to address any ego issues that I have. So, what ego issues have I had? Okay. Primarily, one, I am an extremely loving and nurturing spirit. Okay. Because for me, love is my healing language. Okay. That's what allows healing, whether physically or spiritually, is my love. Okay. Ask any woman that I've ever been with how good my love was. Okay. And they will tell you that they may not say it was healing unless you ask them, was it healing? And they will, if they think about it, they will say absolutely. Because that's just how highest divine white light has equipped me. That's just what I've gathered on my journeys along the way and my 9 previous times on this planet. Like, that's just, yeah. So, like you, whatever your strongest qualities are, those are the qualities that you have been nurturing the longest and you've nurtured the most. Okay? So, um, with that, I had to deal with healing the ego, and actually it's a releasing process. Releasing the ego heals it. 8:33 on the time, on the actual time, Mountain Standard Time. Releases the ego to no longer try to control things, because that's all the ego wants to do in any form. That's all the ego wants to do. It could be on the field, it could be on the court, it could be on the wherever, right? In anywhere, military, civilian occupations, wherever. Ego wants to control. Okay? This is why narcissists have huge egos. How huge was Ted Bundy's ego. Okay? Huge egos. Okay? Kevin has a huge ego. Okay? I sent him an email back in probably 2011. I hadn't spoken to him since 2003. I had finally in 2010 found out where they were after they left Florida in like 2004 or 5 or something, and I didn't know where they were. But I sent him an email after not speaking to him for, 8 years, 7 years, and I just let him know that I forgave him. Okay? 2107 on the timer. That's 777-333-3333. I think I said enough 7 threes, I don't know. But 7 threes. Okay? So also this morning I was seeing 3333. Also, I've been seeing that number 3333. So his reply, and I said, so the reason why I was sending him an email saying that I forgive him was because in 1998, when I got stationed in Germany, him and the woman that he was involved with, and still is in many ways, even though he's in prison, convinced her that she was to be a part of their cult, a part of their coven. Okay? And so she joined them and then commenced to doing spiritual witchcraft against me. Okay? I know for me, one of the Leos that have been doing witchcraft against me is her. Okay, her birthday is August 24th or 26th, somewhere in there. I don't know. It's been 30 years since I seen that bitch. I mean, never mind. Sorry. It's been a long time since, I've been, yeah. So it's somewhere around there. 24th to 26th August is her birthday. Okay. Her name is Martise Annette Gage. She kept my last name, but her maiden name is Gage. Okay. Martise Annette Gage. Okay. And she, like the karmic Scorpio, was birthed in 1974, like myself. Okay. So when he took her and our daughter, 2-year-old daughter, I was like, I forgive you. Now, granted, again, that happened in 1998, and it was 2011. Okay, it took me 3 years, spiritually 3 years, to get over that. I was in emotional and energetic whatever slump for 3 years when I found out that they had left the state of Florida. Okay? So I sent him the email, and you know what he replies back? He says, I forgive you too. Okay? And this is the man who held a gun to me because I told him that if he touched my wife or daughter, that I would blow up the house that he was in, along with those women. And he's bringing a gun to me because he took my wife. All right? 2404 on the timer. So those situations, okay, require shadow work. Okay? It requires shadow work because it is very apparent that is an evil demonic. I mean, anyone who grows up and anyone who does, but you grow up, especially as someone who you consider a parent or a guardian, and they take your spouse. I just heard you, evil ass son of a bitch. 2444 on the timer. I just heard that. You evil ass son of a bitch. Okay? Those are warlocks. I've lived it. And so have many of you. Okay? So, he has a whole lot of ego to kill and to subdue. Okay? So ego. Right? Dark night of the soul. You have to deal with your shadow side and work in your dark side during your dark night of the soul, because the dark night of the soul is revealing things. The dark night of the soul, confirmation with this text message again from whatever that 800 number is. And with that, the purging process from through the dark night of the soul, this is really, oh, I just got this. So this is really how you get saved. This is really what it means to accept Christ, is the dark night of the soul. This is what it really means. Because you accept what is within you. Looking at the echo screen, I see it's a score of two teams, 111 and 123. 111 and 123. Those numbers might be significant for your journey. Okay? So the way to be saved is recognizing your truth. That is how you save yourself. And this is how you can save or lose yourself every day. So it's not a one and done. I can fall off the map or whatever, right? Train, whatever. I can fall off it today, right now, if I decide to make karmic choices. Okay? It would behoove us all not to do that. But I could. But that's the dark night of the soul is part of that, and it's a major purging process. You need to be in your dark energy, shadow energy, dealing with all of whatever those things are: childhood wounds, sexual abuse as a child, whatever wounds were done to you, verbal, physical abuse, emotional abuse, foster child, home to home, whatever. People you trusted did things to you that they shouldn't have, or treated you in ways that they should. Whatever it is, if you need to release those people, forgive those people, whatever. The dark night of the soul is a major purging process. That is the way that you save your soul. Okay? I heard, for every dark night for every dark night there's a brighter day. For every dark night there's a brighter day, or something like that. Yeah. So when you do go through the dark night of the soul, understand that should you complete the mission, that part of it, there is a good reward. There is. Okay? It still requires patience. Trust me. Okay? I went through my dark night of the soul 3 years ago. It started in 2021. And here I am in an RV, still waiting for justice. So again, it yeah, okay, takes time. But I could say that the time has, for the most part, it's gone by kind of quickly, kind of swiftly. Okay. All right. So I think that's it as far as anything else, Most High. That was a confirmation for the birds. Here. 30 minutes exactly when I looked at the timer. 3000. You might be a life path 3. All right. So, thank you so much for being a part of the channel and the journey, Soul Tribe Collective. You are a part of the journey, regardless of where you are in your journey, you are a part of the journey, regardless of where you are. Okay, 30 on the timer. Okay. Let's grab our angel numbers book. I was just waiting to hear from Most High about what. Ooh. I grabbed the 7 Healing Chakras book. Maybe that's interesting. All right. So before I go, collective, I like leaving a. Well, I guess this is a little treat. Well, so I'm going to turn to a page. I'm going to turn to a page in this book. Okay. And let's see what it says. And then we'll take a look at our angel numbers book. Instead of the cards, we'll take a look at the book today. Won't pull any tarot, but we'll just take a look at angel numbers. Let's see. Highest Divine White Light, thank you for this day. Please continue to help us cleanse our energy and remove those things that no longer serve our good and our high vibrational light journey as we continue to move through esoterically and physically the Akashic records. Okay? Because that is really what you're doing. You're living out your Akashic records here. So let's go ahead and open it up and see what we have. Quit it, 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 quit it. All right. That number 159 might be significant for you. All right. So let me read a little bit about this love and relationship from this chakra. I've not read this book actually, and I've recently picked it up. But let's take a look. Let's see what it says. Thank you, Dr. Brenda Davies, for sharing your esoteric wisdom about these chakras with us. So, love and relationship. The energy of healthy heart chakra is what we all call love. It almost defies definition despite being the most talked about, written about, sung about topic in the universe. Some cultures have several words for it, but whether we are referring to the feeling between lovers, parents and children, friends, siblings, our pets, or that fervent veneration of God, the energy has similarities and we call it love. Okay? So the fervent veneration of God has me in love with divine source. And when I tell you, collective, karmic, when I tell you in love with divine source, I mean in love with divine source. Okay? In love with divine source. Like, it's difficult to put into words. It's like, oh my God! It's like, it's uncontrollable. It's like, my love for divine is that great. And it's beyond that even. Okay? Because I don't have the vocabulary to express exactly how it is. All right? Love that enhances, enriches, makes beautiful. Ooh. In fact, this is what I said yesterday. Okay? This is what I said yesterday. I'm sharing a little tidbit of my personal something with you right now, or more personal. I guess a lot of my personal is already on the channel. But yesterday I mentioned that I fast. I didn't mean to. I just wasn't hungry. It was 2:20 something when I realized I had not even eaten yesterday. I mean, the energy was so, it was just, oh man, amazing, amazing. And so I had pomegranate juice, water, and coffee yesterday. That's all I had. Okay. And then the pomegranate juice, I think I only had just like a little sip before I went out for my evening walk, and to get sage and that stuff from the store down the road. So, but I told Most High yesterday, or maybe it was this morning. Again, who knows? But I said this. I said, Most High, I look forward to, and I believe this is why when you look at the story of Adam's creation and Eve's creation, why it is said that it was not good for man to be by himself. Because I can barely, in this form, functioning in the great apostasy. That's the time period spiritually that we are in currently. We are in the great apostasy. Okay? So in functioning in the great apostasy period, that is the period of great sin. Okay? I can barely remain in this physical body and still love Divine Source as much as I do. I feel like at some point I'm going to have to leave this body so that I can more better express this love to Divine Source. Okay? So it's not going to be because of illness. It's not going to be because of an unaliving, unlike what the karmics wanted to do. Okay? It's not going to be because of that. It's not going to be from some tragic thing. My ascension, my leaving the 3D will happen at that point in time. Okay? And what better way? There's no better way. Okay? To go. Okay? So, but I told Most High, I said, I look forward to expressing this love, sharing this love that I have for you with the divine masculine that is coming to me as your expression in my life. As a counterpart, as a partner. I don't even like the word counterpart. As a partner, as my teammate. Okay, 39 minutes when I look down at the timer now, just now. Okay. Because it's a lot. Okay? So, love that enhances, enriches, makes beautiful, makes wise. Love that allows all to be forgiven. Again, I've forgiven every. Okay? I can still call them a bitch, you sorry ass motherfucker, but I forgive them. Again, I can say that with a smile on my face. It's not angry or bitter or vengeful or anything. It's the truth. When you realize that Most High calls karmics motherfuckers and bitches and sorry asses, and yeah, when you realize that, your relationship with Most High will get better. Okay? And you won't live under so many restrictions. Love that allows all to be forgiven resolves conflict and heals sores. It's love that enables us to have the most profound connection. Finally, union with others. Love that opens doors and crosses continents. Okay? So, okay? Forgive those who have come against you. You don't have to allow them back into your life. And in fact, I would highly, I don't care what they say to get back into you. I don't care what they do. I don't care what they try to give you. I wouldn't accept any of their gifts. They're probably witchcraft filled or drenched or drowned in or whatever when they give that gift to you. So I would not accept a gift from someone who you have removed from your life. Okay? You've done a cord cutting spell or ritual with and you've removed them from your life. I would not accept a gift from that person. Okay? So, unless the gift is your inheritance that they stole in the first place that doesn't belong to them. Okay? Other than anything that originally belonged to you, right? I would not accept anything from any karmics, anything from anyone that you have cut off. Okay? Balance your mind, body, and spirit. Okay? Thank you so much. So, let me do the angel number. Let me pull the angel number. Thank you. I was about to. Thank you so much. Again, highest divine right light. Saw 2 black cats yesterday. So Bastet energy, Bastet. Okay, Egyptian goddess. Okay. Alexa, what is the Egyptian goddess Bastet known for?
From worldhistory.org. Isis is the most powerful Egyptian goddess.
It says Isis. Alexa, who is the Egyptian goddess Bastet?
From wikipedia.org. This goddess was a nurse who took care of the pharaoh from birth to death.
Okay. So yeah. So there's something about that. Let's see what our angel number is. Oh, I forget the way this book is arranged. So it's arranged like this. And pay attention to what I'm scanning. This is not where I'm stopping, but pay attention. Okay. Confirmation burp. Page numbers. Oh, 159 again. 159. We just had page number 159 in a chakra book. We need to look up angel number 159. We're going straight to that bad boy. That's all we needed to see. Ding, ding, ding. You're so faithful, Most High. I love, man. I'm gonna find more creative ways to express it because I can't contain it, you know. So thoughts. Okay. 159. Observe your mind. You have had a realization that thoughts are to be observed, not blindly followed. The mindfulness you are demonstrating is what is will profoundly shift your life in a direction that is soul aligned. What was I talking about? Saving your soul. You would, of course, want to do something that is aligning with your soul. Okay? Why would you not want to do something for your good? Truly, for your good. Okay? The 4th glass of wine isn't for your good. Okay? The 8th shot isn't for your good. The 3rd shot probably isn't for your good. Right? Write about a thought you repeatedly have, reflecting on what observations you can make about it. Okay? So 159. Okay? That breaks down to a 15. That breaks down to a 555. Okay? It is 8:58 and 78 degrees, or 71 degrees. There might be something. See, I said 78. That's also a 15. It was 44 on the timer. All right, confirmations. 159. Okay, 159. All right. Okay. So myself as an example, because I just know more about myself than I know about any other. So it's best if I speak more about what I know and what I don't, as opposed to what I don't. So for me, I have known for probably, I'm thinking real hard about this. I've known for probably about a solid, since I left Florida, okay? I left Florida on 8/2 of 2023, okay? Last year. That the past would try to come back, lying, manipulating, and deceiving to try to convince me that they're going to be faithful. Okay? So what does that look like energetically, collective? Okay? Karmics. What does that look like? I'll speak to both of y'all. What does that look like? It looks like this. You know, highest divine white light has a promise for you. Okay? Again, you go back in your journal, you reflect on your dreams, and it all tells you, your visions, your downloads, it all tells you that they are not the one. Okay? It all tells you that the past is not it. Okay? However, because karmics, Apophis, Jezebels, Lucifers, Luciferians, they send this energy to you to keep you restricted. They're not actually going to come back to you with a legitimate offer. They are simply keeping you from focusing on your promise and feeling good about what Most High has already shown you years ago. That's how it works. Okay? And so that's how dark energy sent by karmic energy can control one's thoughts. And then you start thinking about, right? Even though confirmation, even though your records show, Akashic records and your journal, that's a record, your dreams are a record, they show you the truth. Witchcraft and evil eyes and all that stuff, right? Again, somebody could think negatively of you, and that's witchcraft. And that individual not even realize that they are sending witchcraft to you just because they think negatively of you. So I'm giving you an example. My siblings, okay, or my supposed siblings, okay? They, I don't know how many of them, I'll say some, dislike me because I dislike the polygamous Gemini, Kevin. So they don't like me because they like him. It was 49 minutes exactly on the timer. That's my current age. Okay? For a few more weeks. So they are looking at me as if I've done something wrong to them, but they are hating me based on their opinion of someone else, just because I do not support them. Those individuals may not even realize that they're sending witchcraft to me, and then the things that are happening in their life are happening in their life because they are sending witchcraft to me. Confirmation shit. Do it, universe. Do it. Okay? Again, that number, I look over at the echo screen, 903-111-123. Okay? Shit. Any more confirmations and gonna be some continents rearranged. I mean, it's like the ground starts breaking up and stuff. I mean, what are you, spiritual fracking? That's a real thing. So, yeah. Okay. Thank you so much again, Soul Tribe Collective, for tuning in, and Karmics. I hope you have an enjoyable day. I hope you continue to move forward. Even if you are karmic, you can come on this channel, other channels, if you want the illnesses to cease, the deaths, confirmation bark. Let me open up this fucking window. What? So, just so we can hear them louder. Yeah. Okay. So, whether dealing with an illness, people passing in your family, whatever it is that you're dealing with, I know you know this, but if you want to remove the dark energy from you and stop our ancestors from beating your ass, hear the confirmation. You can only do that by repenting and healing yourself. And healing is repenting. And the only way to truly repent is to heal. Okay? Many people the world over, the universe over, the galaxy over, pretend, confirmation, pretend that they are healed, or they are holy, or they are righteous. Okay? But they are a part of the hundreds of thousands of millions of cults around the world called churches. 53 minutes exactly. That's an 8. Okay? So Zimbabwe, okay? Dealing with your dark side, when is it a good time to work with it? Tata Walla Baba. I said Tata. So Tat Walla Baba. Okay? Emerson Mnangagwa. Okay? Thank you so much, Soul Tribe Collective. Oh, also, there might be something about Sunni Muslims. Alexa, what is a Sunni Muslim?
Sunni Islam is the largest branch of Islam, followed by 85 to 90% of the world's Muslims, and simultaneously the largest religious denomination in the world.
Oh, I did not know that. Sunni Muslims are the largest religious organization in the world. So maybe someone's a Muslim. Maybe divine masculine or divine feminine is a Muslim, right? Perhaps that's one of the things that they're dealing with. There's only one truth, okay? And it's not a religion. It's no religion on this planet. It's straight spirituality. And no religion on this planet has it 100%. No religion, none. Some of them are completely demonic, and then some of them have bits and pieces of truth. sprinkled here and there, but none of them are the complete truth. Not a non-denominational, not Catholic, not Mormon, not Presbyterian, not Methodist, not Seventh-day Adventist, not Jehovah's Witnesses, not Christians, not Muslims, not Buddhists, not pagans, no one, no religion on this planet has all of the truth, because there is no religion on this planet that is speaking from every single canonical text written, or at least available. Okay? That I am aware of. Okay? And how do I know this? When I was at the Rock of Central Florida, I wrote down in one of my journals that it's been 400 years, 400 years since the church has resembled anything that Most High has been pleased with. 400 years. That's 100 and something years before the Europeans came over here and took this land from the natives, from its indigenous people. Okay? So, I am a church. I am a church. I am a body of Yeshua that's all about the truth. And I know you are, because you're listening to this channel. Again, both high vibrational energy and karmic or dark energy. Okay? Karmics, if you weren't interested in the truth and what I had to say, you wouldn't be listening to the channel. 57 minutes exactly on the timer. Whatever you're doing to steal my information and to use it for your own, it's not going to work. Confirmation barks. Okay? It's not going to work. You are not me, no more than I am you. I don't even know why you want to be me. Okay? Or any of the other collective. Why would Michelle want to be Sarah? Why does Sarah want to be Rebecca? Why does Rebecca want to be I don't know, Jonah? Why does Jonah want to be Rachel? Why does Rachel want to be, right? Why? You've been gifted and blessed with a certain amount of talents, and they are sufficient for your journey if you would start opening up those gifts. Maybe there's something about an early Christmas. 58 minutes exactly, so I'm going to go. Thank you so much again, Soul Tribe Collective, for being a part of the journey. I love you. Thank you. And be encouraged.